Hello, Release family. I am Tawanda Austin, and I have Dominique Linden with me today from Bitesized Faith. How are you, Dominique?
I'm so well and very grateful to be here, so thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
So just to tell you why Dominique is here, we're here to talk about releasing. And you know I told you there are different ways to release. Dominique actually helped me to release through EFT, and it was amazing. It was tears flowing and so many things that was happening, and there's so many ways to release, and I just wanted to I just wanted to find another way to release, and I was able to tap into things that I was never able to tap into before. So I'm gonna allow Dominique to tell you a little bit about EFT and what it has done for her.
Thank you so much. And I'm so grateful that we got to experience tapping together and more in the future because it feels like my calling. I did massage therapy for 10 years before being introduced to emotional freedom technique. And something that we've bonded over is it goes deeper than the muscle, right? So yes, her beautiful book, which the cover art just saw for the first time, incredible. But we really had a great discussion about, for 10 years I would have the same clients come back and back with the same pains. Trying to go deeper and release and finally just recognizing through getting to know clients, like this is emotional, this is trauma, this is, yes, massage is amazing, but it's deeper than the muscle. So I took a step back from massage, like a lot of us had to, when the pandemic hit, and didn't really know what I was gonna do, but I just started to recognize that I didn't want to touch people for a living anymore. And during the shutdown, got introduced to EFT. And what was really incredible about emotional freedom technique is I had been seeing a therapist for 5 years. I love her so dearly. She was the first person to support me no matter what and just see me and validate me, because my family did not have the tools to do that. So I was seeing her for 5 years, got introduced to EFT, and in one session it felt almost like 5 years of therapy. Which I know it can sound like an exaggeration, but it's true. Because what EFT is this combination of talk therapy. Like I'm not a licensed therapist, but I'm still witnessing people talk about these very deep, very intimate things, right? And instead of like telling you what to do or, giving a diagnosis, it's more like I'm witnessing you as we tap together. And so what happened to me with my first EFT session is I was able to let my rage be witnessed for the first time. And I came from a very, very traumatized, physically abusive family. So to express my anger in any way was dangerous. And here I was in this EFT session where I'm, tapping on my body while I'm talking and expressing my rage, and I'm just sobbing and making animal noises in front of this woman, and she's just witnessing me. And afterwards we talked about that, she's a doula as well, but she referred to herself as an emotional doula. And I was just like, oh my God, I think I want to do this. I gave up my massage therapy career, and now I offer emotional freedom technique. And yeah, like I said, it's just like you're talking about the things you want to release, but you're also tapping on where the meridian points in your body are. So in Chinese medicine, we have these meridian lines that correlate to the different organs in our body, among other things. And the premise of EFT is you are tapping on these meridian points while you're speaking, and you're accepting every part of yourself, and you're feeling in your body. So if you're feeling the rage, if you're feeling the sadness, you are allowing it to be, and you're just tapping and feeling into it. And you can literally feel the change in your body, the change in your feelings. And it is not about changing yourself per se. It's about accepting yourself where you're at and then organic change comes from that.
Awesome. I just love it. And a lot of things she touched on, it's like synchronicity. You meet the people you're supposed to meet. Anything that you need is just presented to you. And when it comes to the book, it goes deeper than a muscle. That's really why I wrote the book as a massage therapist, and just thinking, because the same thing, people will come and get massages, they feel good for a while, and then they come back. And I realized it was something that was deeper than a muscle. Even though it's stored in the muscles, it's deeper than a muscle. So that's how I decided to write a book, and then the movie Release was actually inspired by the book, and it all intertwines, just going deeper than the muscle, being able to release. And EFT has definitely helped me out. I am looking forward to doing more sessions with Dominique. Dominique, can you tell everybody how they can book an appointment with you?
Yep. So you can just go right to bitesizedfaith.com, and I have like a working together link you can follow. I have a blog on there and a little more explanation of why I'm showing up like I am, because I also am a writer, which is like my number one passion. Well, they're tied, because I really love being able to witness people in this capacity. So yeah, if you just go to bitesizedfaith.com, we can do virtual sessions together. All my trainings are virtual. I'm also open to in-person, and I'm going to be launching a 6-week Letting the Old Story Go program soon too, which is all about like what story have you told yourself for a long time that you realize is kind of holding you back now. So maybe it's like, I'm not good enough to do this, or I'm not smart enough, and it kept us safe maybe in childhood or through different circumstances, but now it's like, I don't want that anymore. I don't want that belief, but I'm not really sure how to get it out of my subconscious. So the 6 weeks together will be doing that together in a really intuitive way. So
That's awesome. I'm just finding out about it.
Yeah,
So thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Great. And when you talk about writing is a form of release.
Oh.
You release a lot of things through writing, and it's just so many different ways to release that we don't even think about. So also make sure you are following the Release Movement as well as Bitesized Faith, and you can visit us online at www.thereleasemovie.com. Thank you.
Thank you.